Okay. Hello everyone, this is Sonia with Stamping Around the Dining Room Table. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. If you do not have a demonstrator of your own, I would be happy to be yours. You can go to my webpage, stamparoundthetable.stampinup.net, to learn more about me, to see the products that we sell. You can place an order there. You can sign up for a workshop, which is the term we use for home parties, which could be virtual or in person. And if you were interested in becoming part of my team and getting the advantage of the being a demonstrator and the perks that come along with that, you can also sign up there. Right now it's Sale-A-Bration, and during Sale-A-Bration, if you sign up, you can get some additional items, but that's just till the end of this month, so the 28th is the last day. And another thing that happens during Sale-A-Bration is that for every $50 you spend from one of our catalogs, you can choose something from here, our Sale-A-Bration catalog. So again, through February 28th, so not much longer for that. Today I'm going to show you one of the stamp sets from our mini catalog called Abstract Beauty. Okay, and I also am going to be bringing in one of the fun sets from our Sale-A-Bration, if I can find it here. There, this one, Catching Butterflies. Okay, kind of cute. Anyway, so if you've got $50 worth of items, and that's before shipping, tax, that kind of stuff, this could be one of the this could be an item that you could choose. All right, so yesterday on my video for my Facebook Live, Stamping Around the Dining Room Table, I introduced the set, so I will have a link below so that you can also check it out. If you would like more information about that, I'll just briefly show you the storyboard I made up. These are all a bunch of, this set, Hello Beautiful, and it has a lot of different shapes, and it does have some flowers and leaves. Okay, so these are the different shapes, and then some flowers here, different leaves, and these other little things that you could do to add to the flowers, or, just add little, sometimes you like little stuff around the card front or around your sentiments. And so happy to know you. I miss your face. Hello, beautiful. This calls for a celebration. First of all, you're amazing, and thank you are the sentiments with that. Then this die set, beautiful dies, comes with it. Okay, so that can be kind of fun. Not necessarily, I don't know that I'm really using those today, but there's a lot of fun. You can have a lot of fun with those. The Catching Butterflies set has this little girl who is, I think she's a little girl, catching butterfly, running with her net. There's one individual butterfly there. There's a group here. This is like a little shadow, or it could be grass, or whatever you want to make it. And you make my heart happy, celebrate every beautiful thing, collecting sweet thoughts of you. All right, so the other thing that does come with, because it's a suite, so the other things that comes with this are, you can choose, besides the stamp set and the stamp and die set, this comes as a bundle, saves 10% over if you bought the stamp set and the die set individually. Also, you could choose to get some card bases and envelopes, and just quick run through these. You get 10 cards and envelopes, 10 each, cards and envelopes. And I've used 2 of the card bases, but I'll just show you, and I'll show you those in a moment. But these, one of the ones I used, okay, so then there's this. They kind of have like this little smushy, whatever, and then the whole thing. And so this is like navy blue. That's one of the colors that they recommend with their paper. There also was a black one, that totally black, that I used. I'll show you that in a moment. Then there's this pink one, and there's that. There's this yellow, and there's that. And then I used the light blue one that's like this, and then there's that. Okay, so that's the cards and envelopes. And then the DSP that comes with this is 6x4. It's a different size than we usually have, and they are two-sided. There's 12 different two-sided papers, and you get 4 of each. So I'll just show you these. So this is one side, that's the other. So one side, as you can see, has gold on. The other it is does not. So there's that. Okay. Oops, that's the same one. I hope I have them all here now. Count them. I did miss one. So which one did I miss? Let me just, oh my goodness gracious, I thought I had all 12 of them here. I'm telling you, it doesn't matter. Even when I think I'm all, oh, I don't think I showed you this one. Whoa, my camera's moving here. Sorry about that. Let me just see. Yeah, this is the one I don't think I showed you. Yeah, this is the 12th one. Okay, so really there's 48 of them all together, 12 different two-sided papers. So again, let me put this way. This is the side without the gold on it. Okay. And these, let me just put these. Okay, the side without the gold, and this is the side that has the gold accents on it. Okay, now when I first saw this in the catalog, this set, I wasn't sure I wanted it. I just was thinking, am I really going to use that? And then all of a sudden it hit me that this set, the textures and frames, this was from our Sale-A-Bration last fall. And when I first saw it, I wasn't so sure if I really wanted it or not. But then I realized that this, you can make your own DSP, and this is a lot of fun. There's so much you can do with it. So then I went, oh my gosh, all these shapes can do a similar thing. So let me show you. I made 2 that had my own DSP. Here's one. And what I chose to do is, when I do it, I choose to, for each shape, give it a color. Okay. But if you wanted, you could do like this color in all the different shapes, and then maybe do them a second time with another color. You can do it however you want. You don't have to do it. I did basically all the shapes on here. You could just pick, a few shapes and do them in different colors. So I did this in preparation for class yesterday, and then during my video, I did this and I showed them how to do that. And this one I did add this little here too. Part of it was I realized that there was some few extra marks on there, and I went, oh wait, put that on, it'll hide them. See, there's always something you can do to kind of rescue when you make a quote-unquote mistake. We say it's not a mistake, it's just an opportunity for creativity. Now, I just want to show you these. These are called Adhesive-Backed Hexagons, and they're in black, Blushing Bride, and Just Jade. Okay, so this one I made ahead of time. This, I didn't put the card together till I was finished, but then I did show how to make your own DSP. Okay, now in this, I happen to do just a small piece. You can take a whole big piece and do it and then cut it down as well. All right, and then the jewels on here are blue adhesive-backed gems. Okay, there's two colors in a lighter blue, a darker blue. That's a darker blue because there was navy on there, so I chose that. I did want to point out, I don't know how well you can see, but this has, like, the way this die cuts this out, the white and the blue, those have like a little embossing element in them. Okay, so then what I did here is I took one of the papers that they gave us, I cut it down for this, and I just used one, a card base that I made from a coordinating color, and I cut it down and I made a card from that. And then this one, okay, then these were, what I did here is I took the paper, and this paper happens to be front and back of the same paper. Okay, this is on one side, the stripes are on the other, and I just, and then this was the card from the kit that was black the whole way, and I just trimmed this down so that we had a little, just a very small edge of the black showing. I could have made this smaller and had a bigger black, but I just wanted that little bit. And then I trimmed this down so you could see a little bit of this paper there. And that's really, the paper really is the heavy lifter here, okay? And again, I used some of those hexagons, these big hexagons there, and I just put thank you. And this I stamped in Blushing Bride, which is this, onto white. Then I backed it with black and put Blushing Bride under it. Okay, then I didn't, what happened was when I was doing it online, when I was showing them, by mistake, I put the glue on the wrong side of this. So I just put it aside, and then after I was finished, I put it together in a card, and this time I put it on Blushing Bride, and I stamped my sentiment in black on white with the pink behind it. And this has the black hexagons. So, and if you wanted to see, where's the envelopes? But the envelope, most likely I would put with this one would be this. Okay, and what was the other one? Oh, I thought I had another one. I guess I didn't. Yeah, because these are all cut down. And I just wanted to show you because these cards, because these cards are, when they're like, the dimension of the front is 6 by 4 inches. These cards are 5.5 by 4 1/4. So if you want to use this paper on the front of this, it does need to be trimmed down a little bit. Okay. All right. So there's those that I made before, just to give you an idea. Those are just some different things you can do. All right, so then today, one of the things at least I wanted to do, I might do another thing as well, is to kind of bring in the little girl from the Catching Butterflies. And I used this one that just has like that smooch of blue, and I stamped her right on it. And I used our blends, and for her face, her skin color, I used one of our newer color, the newer blends that are for the skin color. Right now they are not available because they sold out, but as soon as they are, they'll let us know, and then you can order them. And I put the Collecting Sweet Thoughts of You. I stamped it, colored it here, and I colored her, and I colored the butterflies. All right, but this part here was already on there. All right, and none of these cards I do anything on the inside. Today I'm focusing on the outside just to show you some different ideas. So what I thought, oh, and let me just show you quickly the colors that they said, these are the colors that are in here. These are what we recommend. Magenta Madness, Blushing Bride, Pumpkin Pie, Crushed Curry, Just Jade, and Night of Navy. And then when I looked at the green on here, it is it's like a little bit lighter, and then I looked and I thought it went pretty well, was pretty close. So this is between this and our mint macaron. So I thought I'm going to try it with it, and then I put those papers up with it. That's, again, two sides of the one paper. I really liked it, liked how it looked. So I thought I'm going to make a card. So I cut it in half. So this is actually, this would be, how was it? This way. This was 6 by 4. I just cut it in half, and I decided I'm going to do this. I'm going to overlap them a little, or you could trim that little bit off. It ends up being about 1/2 inch. You could trim that off if you wanted. I'm not going to, but you could. And where's my, here it is. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put this, you could do it this way too if you want, but I want it this way, okay? So in one sense, I know it's difficult to cover up this paper. I'm just going to use some, we got to get some more of our, oh, I just realized this opens that way. So make sure I'm putting it the right way. Just I made this card base ahead of time, and I didn't pay any attention to which way it opens, but it doesn't really matter. It's okay. Okay. I do like this bokeh looking paper on the, really like a lot of this paper. It's just there. So that's going to go there. Then I thought I'm going to stamp the girl, and I'm going to do her on this. I cut this out already. I used one of the dies from the Hippo Happiness. So one of the things with this is, even if you aren't that crazy about the hippo and the unicorn and butterfly and little lamb, they look at all these great dies. So I was really happy to get that. And because I have a friend who likes hippopotami. I use that to make cards for her quite often. Okay, so I'm just going to stamp her on here in with black. Oh, but I think I may have got some on the edge there, because it's a little bit bigger stamp. I'm doing it upside down and applying that to it. Let me grab one of my, I just want to go around the edge here, because I think especially at the top I may have gotten some on that edge. Got some on an edge somewhere because it's on there. So okay, now I'm going to kind of put her, she basically just fits. So hopefully I got that okay. You know, it's always more difficult because the camera is where my head would go ordinarily. Oh, yay. Oh, except I didn't get her too well in the middle there. Oh, well. That's one time sometimes you have to pay more attention to. But I'm going to color it in. And actually, I might not even color the whole thing, because I do have another one ready. Because I was thinking, I don't know that you really want to watch me color the whole thing in, but I'll just show you briefly what I did. And I'm getting the mint macaron. You could also use the jade for her dress. Okay, and how I decided to do this, I'm just going to put a piece of scrap paper under here. Because the one thing is it will go through. Now this is, make sure I got the one I want. Yeah, the dark. I'm just going to, let's see where the dress lines are, like this. With the darker, kind of maybe along the bottom just a little bit. And then there where it folds over. And then with the light, I'm just gonna, at least near the edge, around the edges here, just to kind of, because it's such a small area, I want to take my time with it. Okay, and then a lot of times once I do that, if it's a little bit bigger, like you could continue with the little side, but because it's a little bigger side, I like using the broader tip, the more brush tip end. And sometimes I'll go back over and the where I did the dark just a little bit. And then for her, I wanted brown hair, so see if I can, I'm not going to do the whole thing, but just kind of, because she is like little, the one I colored at first wasn't the best, but oh well. So you might want to just kind of go kind of like something like this. And then you have the suede, dark and now light. Or you could make it blonde. The other one I did was blonde, and you can just follow those lines, or kind of do what I did and just kind of fill it in more, okay? And then I did her skin using the light. And there's two colors. This one is darker. I guess this one's darker. I get a little confused on here. Anyway, one's pinker, one's a little lighter. And the pinker one I used for her cheeks and then colored with this. And you'll see here it is all finished and colored and cut out. And I realized I got a little thing here. I'm just going to put her here for a minute. Put her right here. And let me see. I might add, that would help there. That were those, just to show you. See, I got these extra little, whoops, it's got a little bit on the edge. Those little black lines right here. So I'm going to put the butterfly, this butterfly right there. Covers it up, and what little bit's there almost looks like it's because he's moving. Okay. And could even color him in a little bit. Let me see. Oh, do I have, well, maybe I'm not coloring him in, because let me try this one. I would have done the Blushing Bride if I'd been thinking I'm going to do this kind of pinky one here. It's pretty close to that Blushing Bride. It's a little different. There. Okay, and I used the little shadow under her. I got thinking after I did it that it could be kind of fun to not ink up this, like to do everything else, or if you ink it up, do just this first part, but not the whole net, and make like balloons over her head. Or the other thing, sometimes too, I have some balloons here somewhere in a punch, and of course now I'm not finding, oh, here they are. So you'd have to use the smaller one, but you could punch that out and you put even 2 or 3 there, and they might cover it all up. So if I'd been thinking about it early enough, I would have maybe tried that, but I'm not going to try it because I'm going to do this. All right, so I think I may pop her up. I'm going to wait a minute, and what I want for, here's the white. Little white, I had it. I'm going to be careful. I don't want to pull my papers on the floor. Yeah. Here we go. So I'm going to do this. Now that I've got my microphone here, I don't have quite the freedom of movement I used to have. But anyway, all right, so let me just see what I might want to say. Do I want to say one of these? Celebrate every beautiful thing. I think that's what I'm going to do. Celebrate every beautiful thing. So, right here. Oh, I might need a bigger piece. I will. Did I grab that? And it's not big enough. Okay, put this on. Try this. Hope I'm not moving the camera too much. Yeah, I think that'll fit on there. Okay, so I got them on there a little crooked, so I stamped it pretty good. And I'm going to trim that down, but let me just see. I think I'm going to put some Blushing Bride under it if I can find it some. Is that going to be, needs to be a little bigger than that. So get my scraps. I have my scraps here. Well, let me see. All right, so first, let me trim this down. And you can do it with just scissors. This is kind of a, this is big enough that I think I want to do this, because otherwise, said about, I'm going to take a little bit off here. I might need a little more off the other side once I get this done. Yeah, I think so. Okay, and then there, and just a little, no, this has to go over a little. Pretty good. It maybe could have, maybe isn't perfect, but hey. Now, let me see. Is it going to fit on? Oh, it will fit on here, because oh, maybe it won't. Those are, okay. Let me just look real quick. There's another one that's a little better. I'll try one of these. Even though it's a little bigger, it's a little better than what I had. All right, so I'm going to put this on and I'll trim around it. So I want just a little bit of that Blushing Bride showing there. And now I'll just try and, okay, I want that cut right like this goes right along, because that little edge is where it would cut. So I can see by doing that, get this, that the white is just along this edge. I'm pretty sure anyway that's where it is. So I'm going to, oh, that's too much. Just a little, there. See? So it's just about right. There. So, I was thinking about popping her up, but if I pop her up, let me just see here. Pop her up first and then, yep, get my dimensionals here. Okay, whoop, that one came off there. Not wanting to stay. All right, yeah. I'm going to put her kind of a little more over this way, I think. Actually, I didn't push it down so I can move it. I think I'm going to want that a little more. You want that right there. So I'm going to put this flat. I'm going to put this right there. Pop her up right there. There we go. And it's got some gold on there. Let me see. I might. There's the. Where did I? Oh, here they are. I think I'm going to put some of these. One, two, and the third one. Where can I? Maybe there. There one. Oh, that one's not sticking. There it is. Which I think instead of that little one there, I think I'm gonna put that one back down and put another big one over here, so you can really, so you can see it a little better. There we go. And later I'll just put white inside, piece of white inside, and add my greeting when I know who I'm sending it to. Okay, so there's that one. Now this one, I don't need to put anything inside because it's already white inside, except the only thing I was going to point out, you can see like the blends do shine, listen to me, do bleed through. So you could, if you wanted, you could because we got all this beautiful paper. You could even choose one. This one isn't necessarily the one, but you could choose something. You could either leave it there because the whole page, or you could trim it down. But you could use that. So when it opens up, that's there. You know, or you could have it part there and another piece over here. Okay. If you want to make like a frame even, you could cut out the center and put that over here and put the frame on this side. So there's a lot of possibilities. Okay. Or you could leave it like this. Just depends on what you want. So that's our little girl. And the other thing I was debating, do I don't. I think I am. Just like with our paper pumpkin kits, you can trim down these. Let's see, I'll do this one. Trim down these and use the inside as the front of a card. Okay, so just like you always put, I put this at the bottom, put these up here, and then put this edge just at the very edge of that brown, and it'll take just a 1/16 of an inch off, just enough so that, see, it opens that. And just the same way, and always if you put that there and put that at the bottom, line this up with the brown, the edge of the brown. Whoop, this came off, so I'll put this back up here. Try it again, because I moved everything without real meaning to. Whoop, what's going on? It's not in there right. I'm having trouble with this. Those things popping out. I'm going to have to check on that. Okay. Then, now, you're going to make sure what one you want to use. Like if you are going to use this one, for example, then you're going to want to make sure, because this is 4 by 6, so you're going to want this to be a little bit narrower each way. And you decide, do you want it just like 1/4 of an inch, you want 1/2 an inch? So I'm trying to just think here before I cut. 1/2 an inch would be about 1/4 inch then all the way around, so it would be just about like that all the way around. Okay, so I think I am going to do 1/2 an inch. So I'm going to start with this. I'm going to trim off where I'm going to put this where the fold was for the front, just to that with that brown, so I cut it off. And it is over just like a 1/16 of an inch maybe, but I don't want that because that could make it not look quite so good. Now it was 4 inches, so this is 4 inches, just reminding myself. So I want this to be 3.5 this way. Okay, because see, 3.5 gives me, okay, so it's 1/2 an inch, 3.5, and then this is going to, because that's 6, I want it 5.5. Make sure I'm at the half point. Okay, so there's that, and then I can have, I still gonna have the card open this way, or I can have it open this way. And I think I'm gonna have it open that way. Or you can also, if you had, which I don't think I have another one, card base right here available. So let me see, because if I did that, let me just see here. Sometimes I might, because I'm careful here so I'm not knocking everything. I do have a pumpkin pie one. Let me see if I like that with this. Of course, then it's a little smaller. That's the only thing I didn't think about. Oh, I do kind of like that. Which actually in this one, I may just have it, I may keep it like that and just, because this, remember, if I do that card base, it's a little smaller. So, let me just see. Yeah, let me just see, do I like it? I like it with this. I think I like that one better. I thought I would like this one, but I think I like it better there. Although this is kind of interesting because there's more pink down here, more yellow there, so it does like ombre like that. But I do think if I'm going to do it, actually, maybe I will do that. I think I do like that one. Ta-da! Decision made. So, just like with the paper pumpkin, I'm making an envelope, the inside of the envelope, into my card base. Okay, do I like it that way? Do I like it this way? I think I like it that way. I know it doesn't really matter, but something about the way the colors go. Okay, and there's my, just want to do this. All right, and on this one, I think what I'm going to do, don't I have somewhere here I've got a piece of white, at least I thought I did. Right. Get this so I'm not, I'm nervous because I accidentally knocked over my camera this morning because of my microphone. I just want to be careful. Okay. So I think I want to do this without doing a lot of, I think I want to just stamp, but wait a minute, let me look. Maybe I will add, what did I do with those? Let's take a quick look here. And then here's this, but that's not going to be the right pink for that. So I'm going to need the Magenta Madness. But let me just see. What do we have here? Because maybe there'll be something here. But I want a little bit of this. Maybe that. I think maybe I'll try that. Or do I like the polka? Yeah, I think I like that better than the polka dots. That's what I'm going to do. Ta-da! And this one I'm doing a little more on the fly so where's my, so this now is 3.5, right? 3.5. And let me see, I think I'm going to have it be, so if it's 2.5, I just want to measure here. That would be, no, that's too much. 2, I think I want 2. All right, I'm going to do 2 inches. So there's, do it this way because I want the gold more, not the white. 2 inches now. So that's 2 by 4. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, look at that. And then I can just, and maybe, oh, I know what I'm going to do. Where's the, and this one that I'm going to make, I want it a little smaller. What do I have here? Let me see. Is this too big? Even that's kind of big, but I can put that down. What I'm going to do is, I think, let me just try it. I'm going to stamp these guys, these butterflies. Kind of like that. And then I'm going to trim it down a little bit. So maybe just let me just see how's that look on here. I like them like that. And actually, I'm going to put them kind of like this. Or do I just want to say, put a, or maybe, what else what is it that we're saying? I think I might do this. Hello, beautiful. Do I have hello, beautiful out here? Yes, I do, right here. So let me put this on. And when you do, it's always recommended when you're going to put this on to put that on the table and put this over. Now, I'm not sure I want those butterflies. I'm going to do this. No, that's a little bit bung up, so I'm going to do this one. Hello, beautiful. And trim this down. I had this other idea after I did that. I don't know that I really like those butterflies like that. Okay, and where's my, whoop. It's okay, just put this here, put that there. Actually, I would like that magenta madness here. Let me just see, do I have a piece of it here? Let me look. Probably not. Oh, I do have something here. What do I have? Let me just see. It's a little darker though than what's on there. This idea. Ow, my foot. Be a little careful. I have an idea. One other color I want to look at. Because it's a little bit lighter, and I think this one might be a little lighter, but I could be wrong. And if I am, oh well. At least I can try it out. Polish pink. I think though I like that a little bit better than this. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to quickly, so I can finish up, because now I've been a little longer than I really should be. Okay, here, where's the pink? Right here. And grab my and again there's that. It's a little more than it needs to be, but there's that. Oh, I could trim it down. I think I got a little wider than it needs. Let me set this down. Where's my, not the best with the scissors, but I think that'll be a little better. Okay. I'm going to just do this, I think. Okay. So you know what? I'm going to do it this way so that the gold that's all the way at the top is up there. Hello, beautiful. And I think I'm going to pop this up also, maybe. Okay. 1, 2. And somewhere I do have some, oh wait, let me look, I may have some right over here. I didn't get the ephemera pack that comes with this, because when I do clicks, my biggest thing is my classes, and then when I do it, I don't have enough for everybody, and it creates an issue, but I may end up getting some. But here's some. This is from the Expressions in Ink, which is in our annual catalog. So yeah, I'm going to do that. Even a little more gold. Never enough gold. Or, you know, if you have something else, you could do, if you like something else, if you make something like this and you want something else, you can do that too. Okay, there's that. I'm going to do this down here. Whoop, sorry. Get those. Oh, great. Well, they're going to be in back anyway. That. Whoop. Stuck to my finger. And this one like that. Like that. So something else. I feel like I need a little, maybe one of these little sprigs. Yeah, I think that's something about this. I don't like how that looks exactly. Maybe I have it upside down. Does it look better if I do it like that? Maybe. And this little sprig. Kind of just like that. Well, that's how I'm going to leave it for now. I don't know if I really love it, but that's that. So I've got to move along here. I better put this back in here so I don't lose it. But see, this is not, I don't believe you can, I'm not sure if you can get, oh no, this Expressions in Ink is available. It's in our annual catalog, so you could order that. Okay. All right. So let me just clear the decks here, and I'll just bring out all the cards that I worked on for you. Where's the, cover up that ink before I get it all over something like myself. Okay, so here's this. And where's the other ones I did? I just had them. The ones with the little girl, butterfly girl. There's one. And where's the other one? It's got to be right here. Ah. So it happens when so I was moving kind of quickly to close, oh, here she is. Get things out of the way so I could do that for you. Okay. So there we go. There we are. So, and those are just, you know, there, as my sister likes to say, the possibilities are endless. So, here, put these up here so you can see them. And actually, I can do it like this, I think. So, okay, so there we go. All right. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Comments are welcome. If it's just always say, please be kind. Constructive criticism can be helpful, but we want to do it in a kind way. And oops, sorry, moved my phone. And if you've not subscribed, I would appreciate it if you would subscribe. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. On Friday on my Facebook page, Stamping Around the Dining Room Table, I will be doing a fun fold. Okay, so thanks so much. Have a great week, and we'll see you again here on YouTube next week. Bye-bye now. And until we meet again, happy crafting.